Well, we have a series of wines at the winery, but the ones that are wonderful representatives for us in both the white and red is our Napa Valley Sauvignon Blanc. This is a 2009. It is produced from the Sauvignon Blanc grape, which most of this fruit came from our property right here. Just in fact to the right of me is where all of our Sauvignon Blanc is grown. This wine is kind of handled in a way that was originated in New Zealand. Some winemaking techniques from New Zealand. We adapted it to our Sauvignon Blanc, modified it accordingly as we saw fit. So things we do is we pick at nighttime, because this grape is ready to harvest mid to late August. And it could be 100 degrees Fahrenheit during the day, could be below 60 degrees Fahrenheit at night. So we pick at night so the fruit is nice and cool. We handle it very gently, goes straight into stainless steel tanks, and it is fermented very cold, about 50, 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Takes almost a month to do that, complete that fermentation. After that's completed, we clean it up into the bottle. In fact, the 2010 vintage will be bottled probably in December. It never sees an oak barrel. It never goes through that secondary malolactic fermentation that many Chardonnays do, because that makes it a really heavy, low acid wine. So this wine here is very bright, citrus, pink grapefruit notes to it, a little bit of peach, some melon as well. Just a gorgeous aperitif wine. It typically is released in springtime with the warmer weather, and it's just perfect for that environment. And then our red wine, this particular one is our Vintage Select red wine 2006, and it truly is the best selection of that vintage. This is our flagship wine. We've been producing this wine since 1944, since our very first harvest here at the winery after we bought it. And what makes it very unique is that it truly is the best of that vintage. And that could vary every year, because we have certain blocks we know produce better quality Cabernet for us. And this is 100% Cabernet. And we farm those blocks a little bit differently. We handle them differently in the destemming operation, in the cold soaking, extended maceration. They're handled a little bit differently. And then we barrel them down into all French oak barrels, new barrels. They always get new barrels. And then we taste these lots as they're progressing through their aging process. And we may reject some of those lots. There are vintages on occasions where we end up rejecting every lot. So there's years we do not produce the Vintage Select. So we're very exclusive, very selective on it. Even if the market wants, 1,000 cases every year, there's years, we won't produce it. Some years are 500 cases. There could be some years that are a couple thousand cases that are very, very exceptional years. So it's kind of, like I say, it's our flagship wine.
それではチャールズ・クルッグワイナリーのオーナインナパバレーソービニョンブランをテイスティングしてみます。Cheers! もうトロピカルなノートですね。パイナップル、それとあとバナナとかですね。それの後にマイヤーズレモン、それとライム、あとピーチのアロマも感じられますけども、すごくこのスムーズでですね、このバランスの取れた心地よいフィニッシュと、そんな素晴らしいソービニョンブランだと思います。このソービニョンブランでしたら、今回はですね、和風とのマリアージュでポークジンジャーでいかがでしょうか。お試しください。それではチャールズ・クルッグワイナリーの06ヴィンテージセレクションカバレンドソービニョンをテイスティングしたいと思います。Peter, cheers. こう熟成したですね、ダークフルーツ、それとですね、このアクセント、リコリスのようなアロマも感じられますけども、最後にですね、アクセントでこうダークチョコレート とあとなんかコーヒーエスプレッソのそのようなノートも感じられないんですけども、このカバルネでしたらグリルドポーラーハウスステーキにですね、ゴルゴンゾーラとウォールナッツバターで、召し上がっていただいたら最高のペアリングじゃないかと思いますけども、いかがでしょうか。
Hi, I'm Peter Mondavi Jr. at my family's winery here in the heart of Napa Valley, Charles Krug Winery. I invite you to stop by anytime you're traveling through Napa Valley. We're located right in St. Helena, a little town within Napa Valley in the heart of Napa Valley.
皆さん、チャールズ・クラッグはいかがでしたか？エンジョイしていただけましたでしょうか？それではまた次回。I'll see you guys next time.